Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you guys very well in this last year holiday. Okay, in this video we are from group 4 would like to present you about teaching listening by using audio-lingual method. Well, before we introduce ourselves, we would like to say thank you very much to Mom Nadiah Ma'mun who has accompanied and guided us on this semester in language teaching methodology course. Okay, next let me introduce the members of group 4. The first one is Salsabila Inarotussofa, also known as Bella. And the second one is Mohamad Irfan Sahroni, also known as Irfan. And then Mutiara Farahdiva as Mutiara. And the last one is me, Mohamad Fariz Hisyam or Fariz. Well, we have introduced ourselves and then let's go to the materials.
Introduction to listening. Listening is the ability to receive and interpret the messages accurately in the communication process. Listening is the key to all effective communication. Without the ability to listen effectively, messages are easily misunderstood. As a result, communication breaks down and the sender of message can easily become frustrated or irritated. Listening is also one of the 4 skills in English besides speaking, writing, and reading. Because of it, there is teaching listening in the school to complete 4 skills in learning English. Teaching listening is a technique used by the teacher to improve the skill of student listening and understanding every word that is conveyed orally. There are many methods that can be used to teach listening. One of them is audio-lingual method. What is audio-lingual method?
The audio-lingual method is defined as a method which emphasizes on repetition of the words to help the students to be able to use the target language communicatively. The purpose of repetition of drills is to break down the troublesome sentences into smaller parts. Drilling is a key feature of audiolingual approaches to language teaching, which places emphasis on repeating structural patterns through oral practice. The audiolingual method mainly consists of the following features. First, the teacher reads a dialogue by modeling it. Second, students repeat the dialogue. Third, some words or phrases are changed in the dialogue. Bushra 2001 describes the principles of the audiolingual method as follows. 1. Instructions are given in the target language. 2. Language forms occur within a context. 3. Students' native language interferes as possible with the student attempts to acquire the target language. 4. Teaching is directed to provide students with a native speaker like model. 5. Analogy provides a better foundation for language learning than analysis. 6. Errors are carefully avoided because they lead to the formation of bad habits. 7. Positive reinforcement helps the student to develop correct habits. 8. Students are encouraged to learn to respond to verbal and nonverbal stimuli. 9. The teacher is regarded as an orchestra leader conducting, guiding, and controlling the student's behavior in the target language. 10. Learning a foreign language is treated on par with the native language. The techniques of the audiolingual method. Larson provides expanded descriptions of some common or typical techniques closely associated with the audiolingual method. The listing here are as follows. 1. Dialogue memorization. Students memorize an opening dialogue using mimicry and applied role-playing. 2. Backward build-up or expansion drill. Teacher breaks the line into several parts. Students repeat each part starting at the end of the sentence and expanding backward through the sentence, adding each part in sequence. 3. Repetition drill. Students repeat teacher's model as quickly and accurately as possible. 4. Chain drill. Students ask and answer each other one by one in a circular chain around the classroom. 5. Single slot substitution drill. Teacher states a line from the dialogue and then uses a word or phrase as a cue that students, when repeating the line, must substitute into the sentence in the correct place. 6. Multiple slot substitution drill. Same as the single slot drill, except that there are multiple cues to be substituted into the line. 7. Transformation drill. The teacher provides a sentence that must be turned into something else. For example, a question to be turned into a statement, an active sentence to be turned into a negative statement, etc. 8. Question and answer drill. Students should answer or ask questions very quickly. 9. Use minimal pairs. Analysis. The teacher selects a pair of words that sound identical except for a single sound that typically poses difficulty for the learner student are to pronounce and differentiate the two words. 10. Complete the dialogue. Selected words are erased from a line in the dialogue student must find and insert. And the last is grammar games. Various games designed to practice a grammar point in context, using lots of repetition.
So, how to teach listening by using audio-lingual method? Well, teaching listening by using audio-lingual method can be done by applying the principles and the techniques of the audio-lingual method itself. For example, the teacher says a sentence in target language, then asks the students to repeat it. If the sentence that's spoken by the students are correct, so their listening skills are good. However, if the sentence that's spoken by the students are still wrong, so their listening skills are not good yet. It can be happen because listening is often implied as a component of speaking. Okay, in the previous slide, there is a statement that listening is often implied as a component of speaking. Well, based on this statement, we can conclude that when we are listening the new words of target language, our brain will retrieve the signal about the words that have been listened, and then the brain will save it. After that, when we are going to speak using the target language, our brain will get the signal and then it will send the words that have been saved to our mouth, so that we can speak the target language after listening some target language words. From that, we can know that listening is a component of speaking. And for how to deal with the students whose listening skills are not good yet, I think the teachers should repeat the sentence that has been said before and then re-ask the students to repeat it. In that way, the student's brain will be more alert in accepting the new words, so that The students can stimulate the words they have heard into a speech correctly.
The example of how to teach listening by using audio-lingual method. If the teacher said, "It's a sunny day, I want to go to the park while buying some chips," the students should say, "It's a shiny day, I want to go to park while buying some chips." If there are the students that saying, "It's a shiny day, I want to go to park while buying some chips," the teacher should repeat the sentence again until all of the students say the correct ones. Conclusion: teaching listening by using audio-lingual method can be done by applying the principles and the technique of audio-lingual method itself. The teacher says a sentence in target language, then asks the students to repeat it. If the sentence that's spoken by the students are correct, so their listening skills are good. If the sentence that's spoken by the students are still wrong, so their listening skills are not good yet, the teacher should repeat the sentence that has been said before, and then re-ask the student to repeat it. In that way, the student brains will be more alert in accepting the new words, so that students can simulate the words they have heard into a speech correctly.
Well, okay guys, that's all from us. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and happy holiday.